Keita, what's going through your mind right now? Sweet 16.
First time ever. Oh man, I'm super pumped. Can't wait. Man, just glad we pulled this over. So yeah.
Walk us through the final play on defense.
The coach in the huddle, he said, "Hey," he looked everybody dead in the eyes, and it was like, "Hey, we're gonna get it stopped. We're gonna go home." So like, that's what we did. So yeah.
What kind of respect do you have for Tanjay's game and just the way that he was able to keep them in it, just sort of as a competitor?
I have a lot of respect for him. You know, he's a phenomenal player. I think he was the first team All-American or second team. So he's been consistent the whole year. And, you know, it showed he's played show today. You know, he's a phenomenal player. He can get to the hoop, and he's very consistent and very efficient. So credit to him. I have a lot of respect for him.
In a game with a lot of points scored, were you okay with it coming down to a defensive series at the end?
Yeah, I was okay with it. I just want to do whatever it takes to help the team win. So me doing that, and we got the W, that's all that matters.
Seems like chaos going on outside of in the gym, but in the timeouts, what was the message that you guys were getting?
Just go out there for the last play.
Just the last couple of minutes. Yeah.
Just go out there and trust our work and be confident, even though the game's an imperfect game, so we can't put our head down, you know. A lot of adversity, and it's just really about how you're going to respond. So we decided to just keep our head up, stay composed, and trust our work. You know, we've been in that situation a lot of times at Iowa State and Arizona, and I feel like we have a lot of experience, so decided to trust our work.
What does it feel to you being the Sweet 16 now?
It feels great. Not many people made it to the Sweet 16, and just to be in there, I was once a little kid watching on TV, and now to be a part of it means a lot to me. A lot of emotions for sure, but the job's not done yet. We have whole lot of games to win, so we have to just keep stacking days, as Coach says.
Are you excited to get back to the East Coast?
I'm excited, yeah, to play in there and also just play in the Sweet 16, you know. The chaotic environment, and I feel like we're in a roll, and we have a lot more to show.
You're a former Big Ten guy. You guys hand a Big Ten team their first loss in the NCAA tournament. Just what does this mean? I think for BYU as a program and just this individual group.
It means a lot, you know. Just being out there. I think it's been a while since we've been back in the Sweet 16, but just to advance and just go on, and just after everything we've been through in the beginning of the year, we had a rocky start, but it's all about how we finish. So just to see that and see how everything folds in together and just falls into place towards the end, it means a lot. Just credit to our work that we put in every day in, day out.
Were you guys aware of how long the drought had been for BYU in the Sweet 16?
I didn't know too much, but I kind of knew from the last couple of days, you know, that people were talking and everything. So after hearing that, it means, you know, it's a lot, you know, we're part of history, so yeah.
And then I'm sure you've talked about it already, but just maybe walk me through that last defensive stand.
Yeah, I just want to go out there, you know, Trojan, is his name Trojan?
John Jay.
John Jay, yeah, he's a phenomenal player. You know, his game does the talking. He had a lot of points, and I just want to make it difficult as possible for him. I knew he was going to come down here full of steam. I didn't want to give him a foul because it was a double bonus. But I also wanted him to shoot contested two. I was going to live with that. I didn't want to foul him and bail him out because he made multiple N1s. So I just wanted to live with him making a tough shot.
What was Kevin Young's message in the getting ready for that final stand?
Just go out there and get the stop, get the job done. That's it. We have everything we need right there, and we had everything we need and we showed it. Just go out there and just get the job done, and we executed the game plan.
Thanks, Mawot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think Kevin was saying that he thinks you're kind of taking better shots now. I mean, is there a way that you're approaching, your offense? It feel like it's different from maybe where you had been.
For sure, yes. This is something that coaches were talking to me about this. Just about, how can I increase my percentage during the game. And first thing they told me about is just selection of shots. And they would tell me this every day. They would say, live like a shooter, which means just being ready all the time, but then, take the best decision at the moment. Either I'm shooting it with full confidence, or I'm just going in and trying to get the foul or create something for the team.
We saw a fiery Egor tonight. In that first half, I think the refs gave you a little bit of a warning, and you buried a three. You're bringing that urgency that Coach KY talked about.
Yeah, I mean, this team is all about energy, and so much. We're building so much during the season, and right now even more, especially just on energy and on this, just environment that we're living at. Just bringing your max, bringing everything you have in the moments like that. Especially you need something extra, right? Not like a regular practice or whatever it is. But what's funny that sometimes this is what's happening on the practices, and that's why we're ready for this type of situation.
You've played in big moments since you were 15. Where does this game rank? The energy, the excitement, just everything about this game. Where does it kind of stack up in great games you've been a part of?
It's definitely somewhere high. just the fact of March Madness and second round, and nothing is easy anymore. And I was learning so much during my career in Spain, and during this season I learned a ton new things, and just being in a team with this type of guys who really like a teachers for me, like a mentors, right? So I can really get so much knowledge from them. It's a special team for me, and special place, special game. So that's it.
Last thing for me, just your thoughts on getting to the Sweet 16, what this means for this team and for BYU basketball.
If I'm not wrong, this is the third time at BYU history.
Since 81.
That means a lot, I guess. And for me, I can't even imagine how happy the guys are, just because, I didn't see anything else. And I didn't lose in the first round. I never lost in the second round. But I never really played in this type of environment, this type of games, right? And I'm just happy I can, affect the game in a good way and help this team to win and help this team to do this huge step for university.
Congrats, Egor. Thanks, man. Dallin, man, and I know you've been grinding for a long time. You've been wanting to play in the biggest stages in your BYU career. What does this mean to you?
Just super excited, man. Super excited for my brothers, for this team, for what we're accomplishing, but also realizing we can keep going and we can keep making a run. So we feel excited and we want to celebrate tonight, but we also want to refocus tomorrow because we believe this is a team that can keep going further in this tournament.
When it was getting kind of close late and Wisconsin's making a run, what was kind of going through the team's mind?
Yeah, it came down to that last possession where we were on defense, and Coach made us all look him in the eye. He said, hey, we're getting a stop right here. And so we all looked him in the eye. We all gave him the nod and told him we were. And our plan was to make it so there was no straight line drives. And I thought we crowded the floor, so Tanji had to pick up the ball early, and Mo did an incredible job of guarding him.
What do you just think of the fight, the urgency that this team brings every day? I mean, that's what Kevin Young wanted in this game. What do you think of that urgency you guys bring?
Yeah, I thought we came out and punched them. We went on some runs, and they went on some runs, and that's basketball, but we always responded. So I love our fight, and I love what we're able to do.
And once again, you guys show you can win in a variety of ways. This offense was high-flying. Wisconsin didn't really have an answer for you guys.
Yeah, that we're able to score a lot of different ways. Obviously, Dawson came in and gave us a huge lift. And we just had a bunch of guys step up. Mihailo, Trey hitting big shots. So many guys that contribute, and we're super excited to be moving on.
Did you guys feel coming into this that you matched up pretty well with Wisconsin? Because they're not typically a team that pressures the guard line, and it seemed like you guys matched up kind of well. Did you guys think that?
Yeah, I thought we did super well. I thought our defense, we got to clean up some things. Our game plan was to slow down those two guards, and we didn't execute that at a high level. So there's definitely room for us to improve, but to get out of there with a W, that's the biggest thing.
Any thoughts on who you want to see? I mean, St. Mary's or Alabama, or because I know you were in the WCC for a minute. Would you like to see maybe St. Mary's potential rematch in the Sweet 16?
I mean, best team wins, and then we'll take them, and then we're just focusing on whoever wins that game. I guess that's tomorrow, right? Yeah.
You ever been in New York or Newark, I guess?
Once for AAU, so I'm excited, man.
Congrats, Dallin.
Thank you, man.
Dawson, Sweet 16 bound. How's it feel, man?
Feels great, man. It's just so exciting. I mean, what a finish. I mean, the game got intense and it was fun and great environment. I mean, both fan bases were great and it was just a ton of fun.
You had in stretches defending Tanjay. How challenging was that, and just maybe the difficulties of it?
Yeah, he's a physical driver, and so it's hard to stay in front. If he gets an angle, he's really good at just keep pursuing that drive. So it makes it hard to stay in front and not to foul him. But he's a great player, and I think collectively as a group we defended really well to start the game. Obviously things opened up for them, but it's the nature of the game.
What do you feel like was the biggest key for you guys to get this win today?
I think just knowing they were going to run their motion and be ready to just stay with cutters, keep a low man, and not get rejected on screens was really big for us because they're really good at doing that. As long as we can try to keep them in front of us and make tough shots, we're going to live with that and know that our offense was going to be there. And those were some of the keys.
Did you get any explanation on the flagrant 2?
Not really. I just kind of came here. Obviously, the refs have a better angle of that, and they are able to look back at that. But in the moment, you kind of don't really tell what's going on. So, but yeah.
And just how deep do you think this team can go? I mean, you guys now go in the second weekend.
I mean, obviously we got a bunch of self-confidence in ourselves and this team, this group, and we've had that before the tournament. And nothing short of a championship. I mean, we got a bunch of great dudes. We got veteran guys. We can shoot the ball. We defend really well, and so all those things make for a championship team.
All right, Trey, Stewart, going to the Sweet 16. Been through a lot in your BYU career. What's the emotions right now?
All praises to God. I have so much gratitude in my heart right now. So much love for all my brothers. Seeing all them succeed has just brought me so much joy. So yeah, really all grateful for my Father in heaven.
You had some great moments in that second half. That big three, the free throws. Take us through maybe that three and just what was going through the team's mind in that second half to hold on to that win.
Yeah, so I had a good talk with my coach JL in the first half because I was playing a little timid. I had that right three in the corner that I didn't shoot. And I ended up traveling on. He said, "You work way too hard and not shoot those." So when I got that ball back, I was like, I got to shoot this with confidence. So, yeah.
It was this whole team, it's everyone with this group to get to the Sweet 16. It's just maybe what does that say about this group in BYU? Like, because you look at the history of BYU, it's National Player of the Years that have taken BYU to the Sweet 16. You guys are a collective team.
Yeah. I mean, having depth in March is one of the most beautiful things. Wisconsin, all credit to them. They're a great team. They played 4 games in their Big Ten tournament, came here, similar setup, but they're not used to elevation. We play a lot of guys, so we can run with the best of them. And we have a lot of depth. It brings different looks, different energy. So being able to play 11 deep is just an absolute blessing compared to 8 deep.
You bring up energy. What'd you think of the crowd? BYU fans showed up here.
I mean, it blows my mind every day, and I just have so much gratitude for Cougar Nation. Being able to play in such a big crowd and just people who just love you and just rock with the school, it's such a special thing. So going out there, I always like to take a second. As soon as I step on the court, just look up and look at all the people there and just be like, man, I'm so blessed to be playing in front of so many great people.
We talked a couple days ago. Jimmer got 2 wins and became a legend. This team's a legendary team now.
Yeah, I mean, it was a special thing. Me and Trevor were talking. We're like, bro, we win these 2 games. Like, you cement yourself in history at BYU. Obviously, we want to win a few more games to really cement our legacy. But it's such a special thing. I mean, Sweet 16, you dreamed of this as a kid, so I'm so grateful for it, man.
More to be had, though, and you guys go to New Jersey. You ever been out there to the New Jersey, New York area?
Yeah, so my dad's from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, so growing up there as a kid, I used to go there a little bit. So I was really excited. I really wanted to go there, and I love the East Coast, so I'm excited to make the trip.
It was cool to see your dad there, mom, and family was here.
Almost lost it. As soon as I did the dunk at the end, came, the handshake, looked up, and I just saw my mom and dad and gave them a little heart. Just so much love and gratitude for them. My mom's face almost made me cry because she knows what I've been through. We've been through a lot together, so I'm so grateful for my mom and dad.
Congrats, Trey. You deserve it, and enjoy the Sweet 16 coming up. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, brother. Let's go get more wins. Let's go.
Richie Saunders, BYU's heading to the Sweet 16. Just your initial thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm just super excited and super grateful for the guys I get to do it with. You know, from top to bottom, like, it's been so fun as a collective group, and you know, like, we're just such a close group that we've had to rely on each other all season, and today has been really, like, that's just another emphasis of that, of having to rely on each other.
How were you guys able to hold on?
You know, like, I think some other guys have said, like, during the timeout, just coach looked at us right in the eyes and said, like, we've done this before. Arizona, Iowa State, we've had to do this. We've had to figure out how to just get a win, figure out how to get a stop. And, you know, like, it was just like that. We just belief in each other, belief in what we have done, and belief that we can do it.
What do you? How did you guys coming into this game? How did you feel like you matched up against Wisconsin? Did you expect this to be, high scoring output as you guys had tonight?
Yeah, they're such a great team, and we knew it coming in. We of course knew it, but we also liked the matchup. We liked how we could do some of our stuff, and if they wouldn't slow us down, we could play fast, which is how we play our best basketball. And but again, we knew that they were two-headed snake, and that was no different tonight.
Wire-to-wire win, too. I mean, just what does that say in this tough of a setting and tournament to go wire-to-wire against a good team like that?
Yeah, you know, like, it's we just get to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And whether we lead for 30 seconds or for them, if they would have hit that shot, they would have led for about 2, right? But yet they would have had the win. And so it's just a matter of getting the win and getting out. That's all that matters at the end of the day for me.
What do you think the ceiling is for this team now that you kind of got to the Sweet 16?
Yeah, let's keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know the ceiling, and that's something I just could talk a lot about, right? Is the ceiling. But I'm grateful for the experience that we've had all year that's led us to this point. We're super battle tested. We just are. And as we have another opportunity, I don't even know when the game is, but whatever that is, we're ready and we will be ready. I'm grateful for the little bit of rest. I think we'll get a few days of rest.
Yeah, you play Thursday.
Oh, okay. I really didn't know that.
Either St. Mary's or Alabama.
Yeah. Okay.
The Kevin Young challenged you guys to level up the urgency. Do you feel like you guys met that and you guys embraced that challenge?
Yeah, we got the win. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got the win.
Well, Richie, congrats and best of luck next week.
Thank you.
What was your reaction when it came down to a defensive play after such, all these points that were scored? What were your thoughts then?
I feel like we're gonna win the game. At first, I was gonna put my head down, not look, because I was just so nervous. But then I look at the team that we have, the guys that we have, and we have two guys right behind you with Trey and Mo that they work so hard. They're one of the first guys in the gym, last guys out of the gym. Early morning workouts, super late night workouts, and so I'm super grateful that A, they're on my team, and B, that they get a chance to really shine. And it was. Everybody's kind of settled, right? Coach Young brought us in at the timeout when they had the ball, and he just said, hey, this happened at Arizona, this happened at Iowa State. And he's like, I want you guys all look at me in the eye. He had that conviction and said, we're going to get a stop, we're going to win this game. And so when you have that kind of faith, that kind of conviction, we all kind of settled into our game plan, and Mo was a tremendous defender and was able to stop Tanji down the stretch.
Trevin, why does this BYU team have that conviction that maybe years past that you've experienced did not?
Yeah, I mean, we've been through it, right? It's been a roller coaster. A lot of people wrote us off at the beginning of the season, and so it's been awesome to be able to rewrite the story a little bit. And I told a lot of people, I said it's going to just take time. I feel like we're, again, one of the hottest teams in the country. We're playing our brand of basketball. We're trusting each other. And, I love this little saying that when the energy on the court reflects the energy on the bench, which reflects the energy in the arena, it's like a movie, right? So shout out to Cougar Nation for showing up. Super grateful for them. Again, I'm just super grateful to represent the BYU on my chest.
How good did it feel to knock down a couple threes? You had a great pass to Keita for an and one. There were some really big plays in that second half for you.
Yeah, I was flexing really hard. Me and Dallin might honestly had a flex war real quick, but it was awesome. My teammates found me, and I put in a lot of work. In the off season, trying to get my mind right, trying to get my body right, and I feel like I'm in a really good spot, really good form right now. And so I'm just grateful for all the people that have gotten me here. I'm grateful for this university, grateful for God for giving me this platform and giving me this the talent that I can be able to showcase on the floor. But again, I'm just super grateful for this opportunity. Again, I'm grateful for my boys. This is amazing. We don't get to experience it. A lot of people don't get to experience this, and so we'll be able to celebrate a little bit tonight, tomorrow. But again, we got church Sunday, so we're gonna get back to church.
Trevin, you guys led for 38 minutes of this game. How did you get the great start and then maintain that lead that obviously got a little lower at the end, but you managed to keep ahead of these guys the whole game?
Yeah, it just goes back to what Coach said to us, when we played at UCF. He just said,
Foose, what does it mean, man? You've gone through a lot in your BYU career. What does this mean, being the Sweet 16?
Man, this means everything, it's just, that's always been one of my biggest dreams, since I moved here, I just watch people go to March Madness, do all those stuff. Now we are the one are doing that, it's just something special, and I'm just so excited now.
What worked so well for you guys in this matchup against Wisconsin?
I feel like we just trust the game plan, We just was able to just stay heavy shape, Of course, they all can shoot, especially the big, the pick and pop threes, Just be able to be in the Knell, just don't let. There were two of a guy, who averaged 20 and 15. We were just able to keep those guys, and we got it done,
This BYU offense, you guys put up big numbers. Can you guys continue to do this going forward?
Oh yeah, all day, because I feel like we always keep trusting our work, we just trust each other, we know who is weakness or who is good at what, I feel like we just know that, and yeah, we're not done yet. We got a couple more to go, but we're gonna take it one by one,
What did you think of the defensive stand by Mawot at the end, and then Keita, getting the final?
Those two, man. Mawot defense is different level. But if Keba is chasing you, you should be scared. It's like LeBron chasing someone. Like I'm just so happy for both of them. And I'm just happy for the team we got it done.
You ever been in Newark, New Jersey, or the East Coast, New York?
Oh, I didn't know it's in New Jersey. Yeah, I actually been there my sophomore year in high school. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, that's where we're going?
Yeah, Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, let's go, man. I didn't know that. Let's go.
Congrats, folks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Congrats. Thank you.